Why is the Monday after daylight savings time such a big deal? Why does it feel, why do I feel jet lagged? It's literally 1 hour. I mean, we've definitely done a lot more travel than that over time zones. A 1 hour difference should not make that much of a difference in the scheme of things, but it does seem to. So if you were having a little bit of trouble getting going this morning, Monday morning, getting back to your routine, whatever that may be, I see you. I hear you. I'm with you. I get it. And with the people I've been talking to so far today, that's been a common experience that we're having. My name is Amy Palmer. I am your GenX Big Sister. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about time. I'm going to talk about time and rest and a pause. As I mentioned, I had the permission to pause workshop over the weekend, and we had our monthly GenX Women virtual coffee chat on Sunday. And it's the more conversations I'm having with you directly, the more I am convinced that anything that we can do to encourage women in midlife and beyond, I mean, women of all ages really, but this channel is for our demographic. Anything that we can do to encourage you to prioritize yourself for a minute, take a breather, take some pause. If you're looking for an excuse, if you're looking for a reason, go ahead and use me as your reason, because your Gen X Big Sister is telling you to. So look ahead at the week. What does your week look like? And where can you fit in some rest, some reset, some quiet time, some silence? Why is it important to get the silence? And silence can be like silence out in nature with nothing but nature sounds. It could be some like background music, but anything that's just not distracting and that won't pull your attention and pull your focus. The silence is critical because I feel like our brains are being crammed with information, with messages, with updates, with opinions, with hot takes, with all the things is coming in and filling us up. And my menopause brain, I feel like it is a filing cabinet, a very, very full filing cabinet that I continue to try to stuff more things in, and it's like overflowing. But it feels like the space is finite and that it doesn't do me any good or anybody any good if I keep trying to cram stuff in without making space. And so I'm just going to talk about making that space and having that quiet. Take a look. Where can you get that this week? Is there 30 minutes in your week that you can go to a space and just surround yourself with quiet or with nature or whatever, and just let your thoughts unwind? For me, it's most helpful if I could do it in writing, but if you just want to like just sit with your thoughts and ask yourself, what do I need to know today? Like right now, what do I need to, what message do I need to receive? What do I need to learn? What do I need to let in? What is it that I do need to receive? And depending on how religious or spiritual you are, the cause behind that is slightly different. I do believe that some sort of higher power fills that space when I give it the space. So it's important to make the space. And that's a habit that I really got out of during the bulk of my adult years. Once I became less involved in organized religion, and in fact sort of like distanced myself from organized religion, I didn't intentionally make it a part of my life that I sort of focused on and intentionally gave time to. And it's just been in recent years since my pre-retirement redesign, since I had my reset and my sabbatical, and I made it one of my life pillars. Faith is one of the 6 life pillars that I go back to and ask myself, am I prioritizing this area of my life? And for me, that means, am I stopping and resting and getting quiet and letting the messages come in and asking the appropriate questions and being willing to receive the guidance that I need at any given time? I'm curious for you. I would love to hear from you. First, I'd love to hear, do you get quiet time? Do you have a way to do that? Can you fit it into your day? And are you able to have that quiet time without filling it with other stuff, without having more stuff coming into your brain and into all of your senses in terms of like more information? So without listening to a podcast, without listening to distracting music, without watching a screen of any type, without having other people talking to you, are you able to allow yourself that peace and that quiet in your brain to give room for whatever comes in? So let me know if that's something that happens for you. And if it is part of your practice, and if it is something that you do, what do you do with that time? Are you similar to me? Do you journal? Do you write things out? Do you meditate? Is there something else that you do? Uh, do you have a ritual that you follow? I would love to get your input, not just for myself, but to share with others. It is a huge common experience amongst the Gen X women that I have been chatting with over these last several months, that not only do they tend to not give themselves the time to do that, but even if they do somehow get it, even if it's like accidental that they happen to get it, they feel guilty about it. They feel guilty about doing, quote, nothing. And what this video is about, this is your permission, your sign that it's okay to just relax into being and not focus so much on the doing. That being is productive, being is valuable, being is worthy. So having 30 minutes to yourself where you're just getting quiet and you're doing nothing, but you're just being, may end up being one of the most valuable things that you do this week. I'm curious if you agree. Let me know. Try it out if you haven't already, and then come back and leave me a comment. Again, my name is Amy Palmer. I am your Gen X Big Sister, signing out.